Netflix declared no deal for her cooking. Meghan was depressed, no money. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. It's great to see everyone again, and it's even more fun when, before starting today's extremely interesting content, I can receive everyone's likes and subscriptions to the channel. Meghan Markle's cooking show might not air on Netflix, although it has finished filming and produced by Sony. It hasn't been titled or scheduled for release yet. Rumors suggest Netflix rejected it, possibly due to poor quality, with critics calling it bloody awful. Instead, it could end up on Paramount if Sony buys the company. This situation raises doubts about Meghan and Harry's $100 million deal with Netflix, with some believing Netflix wants to end the partnership before the contract expires in 2025. Obviously, everyone knows this. The money wasted on these two grifters is immoral. Why even waste time filming a cookery show if there is no intention to use it? Markle clearly has no talent, and Netflix was only interested in her because of their links to the royal family. She fails dismally at whatever she does. Get rid of and invest in something worthwhile. Based on how their other ventures have turned out, I'd be very surprised if this cooking show is successful. Watching her performance on other shows, she comes across as pretentious, phony, and disingenuous. I would think since she's an actress, she could work harder to pull this off. However, she can even pretend to be relatable. I heard Netflix's membership is down. They say people are leaving due to the price increases. But I know people, myself included, have dropped them over those two. I told the guy I am not paying money just so you can give it blindly to two people who don't deserve the attention. In tradition, I heard she was horrendous, abusive, yelling and swearing at her guest cooks, and being generally her normal difficult self. It seems Netflix fired good employees to keep that trash. Now Netflix is hemorrhaging the loss of subscribers because of Harry and the Viper. Besides, I have my doubts. What would sell is a one-off episode of Meghan being her bossy, bullying self, throwing tantrums, etc., with a snarky voiceover pointing out her wonderfulness. Not excluding the possibility Netflix planned this whole debacle, giving them these ops on ridiculously inane subjects, knowing they would fail, and then Netflix could legitimately cut them loose, having given them one last time to pull something together. Something cheap like a cooking show and knowing they would fail, then goodbye for good. After all, no one can be blamed. It was Meghan and Harry who destroyed their own reputation and prestige. Even if Harry was King Charles's son, it wouldn't have helped. Even his father doesn't want to see his face, so asks who wants to look. Yet the person standing next to him is Meghan, a cruel and scheming woman. If I continue to broadcast and cooperate with these two people, I think the head of Netflix will have a problem. Certainly, Meghan keeps doing dumb stuff and everything is negative. How do you market somebody who is so unliked and marketing poison? The stupidest thing was going after Pat Tillman's award and announcing a 4-day hero campaign for Harry to receive an American Hero's award. Not one Tillman Award winner has had a hero worship campaign, but a prince had to have it, like he is so much more worthy and superior. I feel completely dissatisfied, uncomfortable, and incomprehensible about these things. Having seen Harry's wife cooking toast, her cooking microwave dinners can stay in the cooking can. In my opinion, of course. I can only hope Netflix claw back some of their outlay, hopefully $99 million. Hopefully, Harry and his wife find sanctuary on an island. There is an idea Netflix castaways give them a ball to play with and call them an idiot. Now that is what I call a reality show. Here's the issue, Netflix. If we consider this as an opinion or conspiracy theory, might finally be realizing that Meghan and Harry have been ridiculed in Hollywood for years. Most recently, at the Golden Globes, comedian Joe Coy mocked their lucrative deal with Netflix, saying, Harry and Meghan Markle got paid millions for doing absolutely nothing. Meghan has just finished filming her new cooking show for Netflix. One critic has already labeled it as bloody awful. Sky News host Rita Panahi scoffed at the show, saying it focuses on the joys of cooking, gardening, entertaining, and friendship. The show might not be part of their $100 million deal with Netflix and could be moved to Sony or Paramount. PR consultant Richard Fitzwilliams speculates that the couple could face financial trouble if Netflix pulls the plug, even though the contract runs until 2025. Meghan's cooking show has been deemed bloody awful, and Harry's polo series is not expected to attract much attention. Rumors suggest that Netflix wants to end the contract before 2025. and critics consider Meghan and Harry to be grifters. According to an unclear source, Netflix may have rejected Meghan's cooking show or moved it to Sony and Paramount. In the end, the relationship between Meghan, Harry, and Netflix isn't always rosy. If you liked this video and want more, please subscribe to our channel. We're trying to reach 1 million subscribers to get YouTube's gold play button. Share your opinions on whether Meghan's cooking show was rejected by Netflix. Besides, I believe Meghan and Harry are trying to find new projects similar to the Invictus Games, which garnered some attention in the past. They had previously collaborated with Netflix under their Archwell Productions banner, but it didn't perform well in terms of viewership and numbers. Given this, I think Meghan and Harry are aware that Netflix is unlikely to renew their contract, or might have already decided to part ways with them. As for Meghan's cooking show, I don't think it has been fully completed or approved yet. Meghan will probably retain the rights to it and try to sell it to another network or streaming service. However, their brand has suffered so much damage that it might be difficult for them to find a buyer. This situation could turn out to be another failure, much like their other ventures that have not lived up to expectations. Certainly, Meghan and Harry are struggling to find successful projects, and their current standing in the industry makes it challenging for them to secure new deals. It is truly baffling how Meghan and Harry have managed to earn millions without actually producing any significant content. This lack of output has left many people scratching their heads. It's no wonder Meghan keeps making statements about wanting to reconnect with the King and Catherine. She seems to be trying to salvage their reputation, knowing full well that they are under intense scrutiny and criticism. Their approach seems almost desperate at this point. Reaching out to the royal family might be a strategic move to gain some positive publicity and perhaps find a way back into the public's good graces. However, given the current sentiment towards them, it seems like a long shot. Many people find it ironic and almost amusing that they are facing such backlash. For a couple who once had so much public support and goodwill, it's surprising to see how quickly things have turned. They have gone from being admired to being subjects of ridicule and skepticism. The reality is that their brand has taken a significant hit, and it is becoming increasingly difficult for them to regain their footing. People are questioning the value they bring to their lucrative deals, and without producing any substantial work, their future in the entertainment industry looks uncertain. In essence, Meghan and Harry's situation highlights the complexities and challenges of maintaining a positive public image, especially when high expectations are unmet. Their story serves as a reminder that in the world of celebrity and public relations, sustained success requires more than just high-profile names. It demands consistent and meaningful contributions. Oh, it would be an absolute spectacle to witness Meghan Markle in a meeting with Sony executives. Can you imagine her trying to keep up with the renowned work ethic and production standards of the Japanese culture? The same work ethic that is as formidable and disciplined as any major industry in Japan. And let's not forget Harry's awkward antics from last year when he was in Japan. Instead of respecting local customs, he bizarrely adopted the Indian namaste pose whenever he greeted people. Can you picture the bewildered looks on the faces of the Japanese executives? They must have been thinking, "Does he not know we bow with our arms at our sides and then shake hands?" The thought of them trying to navigate a serious business discussion with their peculiar behaviors is almost too much to bear. The contrast between the polished, respectful Japanese executives and the clueless, out-of-place antics of Harry and Meghan would be a sight to behold. It is almost laughable how out of touch they seem with basic cultural norms and professional decorum. One can't help but wonder how they plan to succeed in such a competitive and demanding industry when they can't even master the simplest of greetings. It is like watching a comedy of errors unfold in real time. And frankly, they couldn't have picked a more disciplined and rigorous environment to flounder in. Absolutely priceless. Well, that's all for today's video. Thank you very much for watching our video, and I want to know what you think about these issues. Please express your opinion in the comments below. Hope you will always be cheerful and happy. Don't forget to support us by liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. Goodbye and see you again in the next videos.